Welcome to week 5. Today we're going to explore some op art. And I want to begin this by saying, God, I miss teaching you in class. This has been a new platform, and for those of you who have been turning in your work, thank you. I really appreciate it. Some of you are doing some fantastic work, and I really wish I was there one-on-one to praise you for the absolute turnout. And those who are just joining us, thank you for turning stuff in. And guys, deadlines, don't worry about it. I'll accept any and all submissions from week 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, here's 5. So we're going to come around this way and take a look. Now I'm going to try a new system today that I learned, and that is I was always taught that when you did op art, you had to just pick a spot and you had to do this kind of thing, okay? And bend it around, and the wider the lines go, the closer it is to the viewer. But then if I want to plunge it down, I had to make them closer, 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 closer. And then I would get bigger and bigger and bigger again, kind of like worms, okay? Now, then I'd have to go back and I'd have to do this whole thing all over again in black. We don't have to do that, guys. Nope. What I learned today is you can go in and very lightly in pencil lay down some shapes that you want to do. Okay, some nice flowing lines. Okay, bring that in there. And the big key is, guys, when you turn them into me, no dead space. I want to see those shapes all interlock, and at least 10 of them, but I think you're going to get about 20 just from this kind of pattern. Then, instead of having to redo all that work, I switch over to a Sharpie. Of course, this is a fat Sharpie. It's all I had. And you guys could use anything. You can't do this wrong. You could do this in pen. The finer the line, by the way, the really more op art it gets. And I'm pretty thrilled with getting these shapes to writhe around and bump up and down and kind of go in and out of the plane and space. But I'd like you to create yours, but I want you to notice that you see here, it's all connected. There's no open gaps. No open gaps. And then I can even reverse direction on this guy. And again, do you see how I have to touch in here? I don't want to leave any gaps, or the optical illusion of it coming up and around gets lost. Now this is kind of a really wide one. So I want to make sure that as I go, I'm touching the sides of those pencil lines, okay? And I'm not going to obviously fill the whole area because we don't have that kind of time right now. I'm trying to keep these to like 5 minutes or less. But I also wanted a chance to talk to you and for you to hear my voice and to kind of let you know that it does me good to see all the really beautiful work you're creating. And I like to sometimes on a day like today, think about that some of you are out there enjoying the sunlight out in the backyard and you're creating art. And you can always submit it. And if you have a hard time submitting on Schoology, please remember that you can always submit it in a message, in the message box on Schoology. Just attach it as a PDF file. All right? And if that doesn't work, you can even email it to me in my school address. But as you can check on your eSchool, grades are being loaded, and you can see your progress there. And I try to do that every day, all right? Because, yes, I am teaching now 7 days a week. I always at least check, all right? But I want you to notice that just us chatting and relaxing, this should be a relaxing project for us, okay? I want you to take your time. And I don't want you to do it really fast and sloppy. I really want you to take your time in getting as many neat, tight shapes. And you can make them more geometric if you wanted to. It's totally up to you. But this is the most standard one, the worms. All right? All right. So, thank you for spending some time with me today. It's been a really good one. What a gorgeous day. And I'll look forward to your submissions. Until then, stay safe. Stay home, stay artistic. Be well.